when the light was soft and thin, and the old cafe had settled into noon. Nothing in the room announced you, still I knew before I saw, by the way the hour would gather into you. You always came on Thursdays, and I never called it more than a small familiar rhythm at the door. But some habits carry meaning long before the heart can say why one quiet day keeps shining through the week. It was always much the same then, how you took your usual place, how the room grew just a little more awake. There were cups and passing voices, there were simple things to do, yet the day seemed to remember you were due. You always came on Thursdays, and I let it stay unnamed, like a page kept in a book without a mark. Still the hours learned your footstep, and the light along the wall seemed to wait for you without a sound. Maybe nothing would have happened, maybe nothing had to do, but the heart begins in quiet things like these. In the chair that keeps returning, in the day that turns your way, in the feeling one small pattern starts to mean. You always came on Thursdays, and before I understood, something in me had begun to keep the day, not with longing, not with sorrow, only with a growing care for the hour that brought your presence there. It was always that same small table by the window near the wall, where the light would find your shoulder. In the day, no one said we meant to choose it. Still our footsteps knew the way, as if something there had waited for our names. It was never chance between us, not the chair, not how you smiled, not the quiet way we settled. All the while, some things happen without speaking. Some things ask for nothing more than a table we return to as before. There were words about the weather, there were cups and passing hours, there were little things that seemed too small to keep. Yet the space between our voices grew familiar, warm and clear, like a room the heart had entered in its sleep. It was never chance between us, not the nearness, not the tone, not the way that even silence felt like home. Something gentle kept returning every time we took our place, and the old stone cafe held it in its grace. Other people came and left there, other afternoons were spent, but that table kept our quiet like a vow. Not a promise made aloud, not a future either named, only something choosing us again somehow. It was never chance between us, though we let it look that way, like two people simply meeting day by day. But the table knew before us what the heart was moving toward, and it waited in the sunlight by the wall. Before the street forgot our names, we walked there like we always would, with light upon the stone walls that understood. Nothing in our words was rare, only little things we said, but even silence seemed to keep them where we went. Before the street forgot our names, the days were small and full of grace, and every corner held a trace of us in place. Not because we asked it to, not because we meant to stay, but because our quiet hours had learned the way. There were cups inside the cafe, there were flowers by the blue, and the town wore all its oldness like it knew. You would laugh at something slight, I would answer just as low, and the afternoon would gather round us both. Before the street forgot our names, the stone remembered every sound, from passing words to soft footfalls upon the ground. Every glance that turned to warmth, every pause that asked for none, made the whole familiar street feel gently won. Now the walls still catch the sunlight, and the tables still remain, but the air no longer carries quite the same. Still I think the old town keeps what the years have brushed aside, like a book that holds a flower pressed inside. Before the street forgot our names, we left more than passing time. We left a kind of tenderness the stone could keep. And though the hour is gone from sight, and though the days have traveled far, somewhere in that quiet street we still are. You could have gone much earlier. The cup was nearly finished through, and the light had shifted softly on the wall. Still you stayed and said a little, then let silence follow it, like there was something in the hour worth more than leaving for. what you meant by staying on. I have wondered ever since, in the pause after your laughter, in the hints, not in words that would declare it, not in anything too plain, but in how you let the moment gently remain. There were people in the cafe, there were footsteps in the street, and the room kept moving lightly, all around. Yet our table held a slowness that did not belong to time, as if something unadmitted had sat down. What you meant by staying on, when the easy talk was through, and the smallest things between us somehow grew. Every glance became more careful, every silence more aware, like the air itself had noticed something there. Maybe it was nothing certain, maybe neither of us knew, maybe staying was the only truth you had. But I think of how you lingered with your hand beside the cup, and I know the heart can speak without being asked. What you meant by staying on still returns to me this way, not as sorrow, not as promise, but as day, held a little past its ending, just enough to let me see that the time you did not leave was meant for me. After you had gone, the room still held something warm and sweet, like the air had learned your presence and refused. There was coffee on the table, there were cakes beside the glass, but what lingered there the longest was still you. It was the sweetness you left in the room, more than sugar, more than steam, more than all the little comforts I could name. For the scent of bread and coffee only stayed because of this, that my heart had laid its longing through your name. Someone moved beyond the counter, someone laughed out in the street, and the old stone kept its silence as before. Still the space around your chair felt more tender than the rest, like the hour had not forgiven that you'd gone. It was the sweetness you left in the room, not a word that had been said, not a promise, not a touch I could hold. Only warmth that turned to memory, while the doorway slowly cleared, and the ache of wanting something to have grown. I had thought that longing lived in what is absent and far away, but that day it stayed so closely in the air, in the crumbs, the cup, the stillness, in the place you used to be, all the quiet things around me spoke you there. It was the sweetness you left in the room, and it stayed when you were gone. Through the coffee, through the cakes, through afternoon. And I knew then some affections do not fade when footsteps do. They become the tender flavor of a room. We spoke as if time were kind, as if the hour would stay, with a light laid softly on the table where we were.
Something in your voice was certain. Nothing in mine reached too far. But the quiet way you answered made it seem enough. We spoke as if time were kind, and for a while it was. In the space between the cups, the light, the pause. Not because the future promised anything it meant to keep, but because the afternoon had chosen peace. There were people in the street below. There were flowers by the wall, and the old cafe kept breathing round us both. You would look at me, then downward, as if careful with the air, and I felt the world grow gentler where we sat. We spoke as if time were kind, as if nothing harsh could reach through the calm that settled quietly in your speech. Every word left something open, every silence something true, and the day became a shelter made for two. I know now that time is neither soft nor merciful for long, but that hour held us lightly in its hands. And I think of how we trusted what we had without a name, as if goodness could be simple and remain. We spoke as if time were kind, and though the years have proved it strange, I still keep that hour with me. When things change, for the heart can live for years on one remembered kind of grace. When two people sit believing time is kind.
The town knew before we did, in the way the shutters caught the light, in the flowers leaning closer when we passed.
Nothing in our hands had changed, nothing in our voices gave us up, yet the old stones seemed to keep some quiet fact.
The town knew before we did, before either heart would say what was growing in the silence,
day by day, in the windows, in the doorways, in the warm and watchful air, something gentle had already met us there.
You would look at me and laugh, then the moment would turn shy, like the street itself had heard too much to tell.
Every corner held a patience, every wall a tender hush,
as if all the little things had learned us well. The town knew before we did, before thought could make it plain, before nearness found the courage
for a name. And the blossoms by the railing, and the blue against the stone, made it seem we were not keeping this alone.
Maybe love begins like this, not in thunder, not in fire, but in places growing softer when we're near.
As if streets and rooms remember what the heart has just begun, and keep still until we're ready to hear.
The town knew before we did, and it held that knowledge light in the flowers, in the windows, in the bright.
So when at last the feeling found us, it was not a thing brand new, only something all around us
already knew. Before we turn and leave this street, the light is thinning on the wall, and the stone keeps one last warmth from all the day. Nothing asks for us to linger, still the hour does not break, as if something here would keep what we became. Leave the evening on the stone, leave the quiet where it fell, in the fading gold, the flowers and the wall. If tomorrow takes us outward, let it take us where it will. This small hour can stay behind here. After all, there were words we did not finish. There were glances left half-turned, and the old cafe still holding light and air. You beside me almost speaking, I beside you letting be. While the town grew soft enough to call it prayer. Leave the evening on the stone, leave the nearness in the street. Like a trace the years may soften, but not erase. Not a promise made forever, not a vow we have to prove. Only something true enough to keep a place. Some things are not meant for holding, only for the heart to know. Like the way a day can ripen and then close. Yet I think the old stone keeps them, all the gentle things we were. In the silence after footsteps come and go. Leave the evening on the stone, leave a little of us there. In the wall, the light, the doorway, and the blue. And if one day we return here, may the town remember still how the hour leaned toward us as we knew. Came on Thursdays when the light was soft and thin, and the old cafe had settled into noon. Nothing in the room announced you, still I knew before I saw, by the way the hour would gather into you. You always came on Thursdays, and I never called it more than a small familiar rhythm at the door. but some habits carry meaning long before the heart can say why one quiet day keeps shining through the week. It was always much the same then, how you took your usual place, how the room grew just a little more awake. There were cups and passing voices, there were simple things to do, yet the days seem to remember you were due. You always came on Thursdays, and I let it stay unnamed, like a page kept in a book without a mark. Still the hours learned your footstep, and the light along the wall seemed to wait for you without a sound. Maybe nothing would have happened, maybe nothing had to do, but the heart begins in quiet things like these, in the chair that keeps returning, in the day that turns your way, in the feeling one small pattern starts to mean. You always came on Thursdays, and before I understood, something in me had begun to keep the day. Not with longing, not with sorrow, only with a growing care for the hour that brought your presence there. It was always that same small table by the window near the wall, where the light would find your shoulder in the day. No one said we meant to choose it, still our footsteps knew the way, as if something there had waited for our names. It was never chance between us, not the chair, not how you smiled, not the quiet way we settled. All the while, some things happen without speaking, Some things ask for nothing more than a table we return to as before. There were words about the weather, there were cups and passing hours, there were little things that seemed too small to keep. Yet the space between our voices grew familiar, warm and clear, like a room the heart had entered in its sleep. It was never chance between us, not the nearness, not the tone, not the way that even silence felt like home. Something gentle kept returning every time we took our place, and the old stone cafe held it in its grace. Other people came and left there, other afternoons were spent, but that table kept our quiet like a vow. Not a promise made aloud, not a future either named, only something choosing us again somehow. It was never chance between us, though we let it look that way, like two people simply meeting day by day. But the table knew before us what the heart was moving toward, and it waited in the sunlight by the wall. Before the street forgot our names, we walked there like we always would, with light upon the stone and walls that understood. Nothing in our words was rare, only little things we said, but even silence seemed to keep them where we went. Before the street forgot our names, the days were small and full of grace, and every corner held a trace of us in place. Not because we asked it to, not because we meant to stay, but because our quiet hours had learned the way. There were cups inside the cafe, There were flowers by the blue, and the town wore all its oldness like it knew. You would laugh at something slight, I would answer just as low, and the afternoon would gather round us both. Before the street forgot our names, the stone remembered every sound, from passing words to soft footfalls upon the ground. Every glance that turned to warmth, every pause that asked for none, made the whole familiar street feel gently won. Now the walls still catch the sunlight, and the tables still remain, but the air no longer carries quite the same. Still I think the old town keeps what the years have brushed aside, like a book that holds a flower pressed inside. Before the street forgot our names, we left more than passing time. We left a kind of tenderness the stone could keep. And though the hour has gone from sight, and though the days have traveled far, somewhere in that quiet street we still are. You could have gone much earlier. The cup was nearly finished through, and the light had shifted softly on the wall. Still you stayed and said a little, then let silence follow it, like there was something in the hour worth more than leaving for. What you meant by staying on, I have wondered ever since. In the pause after your laughter, in the hints, not in words that would declare it, not in anything too plain, but in how you let the moment gently remain. There were people in the cafe. There were footsteps in the street, and the room kept moving lightly all around. Yet our table held a slowness that did not belong to time, as if something unadmitted had sat down. What you meant by staying on when the easy talk was through, and the smallest things between us somehow grew. Every glance became more careful, every silence more aware, like the air itself had noticed something there. Maybe it was nothing certain, maybe neither of us knew. Maybe staying was the only truth you had. But I think of how you lingered with your hand beside the cup, and I know the heart can speak without being asked. What you meant by staying on still returns to me this way, not as sorrow, not as promise, but as day. Held a little past its ending, just enough to let me see that the time you did not leave was meant for me. We spoke as if time were kind, as if the hour would stay, with the light laid softly on the table where we were. Nothing in your voice was certain, nothing in mine reached too far, but the quiet way you answered made it seem enough. We spoke as if time were kind, and for a while it was. space between the cups, the light, the pause. Not because the future promised anything it meant to keep, but because the afternoon had chosen peace. There were people in the street below. There were flowers by the wall, and the old cafe kept breathing round us both. You would look at me then downward, as if careful with the air, and I felt the world grow gentler where we sat. We spoke as if time were kind, as if nothing harsh could reach through the calm that settled quietly in your speech. Every word left something open, every silence something true. And the day became a shelter made for two. I know now that time is neither soft nor merciful for long, but that hour held us lightly in its hands. And I think of how we trusted what we had without a name, as if goodness could be simple and remain. We spoke as if time were kind, and though the years have proved it strange, I still keep that hour with me when things change. For the heart can live for years on one remembered kind of grace, when two people sit believing time is kind. After you had gone, the room still held something warm and sweet, like the air had learned your presence and refused. There was coffee on the table, there were cakes beside the glass, but what lingered there the longest was still you. It was the sweetness you left in the room, more than sugar, more than steam, more than all the little comforts I could name. For the scent of bread and coffee only stayed because of this, that my heart had laid its longing through your name. Someone moved beyond the counter, someone laughed out in the street, and the old stone kept its silence as before. Still the space around your chair felt more tender than the rest, like the hour had not forgiven that you'd gone. It was the sweetness you left in the room, not a word that had been said, not a promise, not a touch I could hold. Only warmth that turned to memory, while the doorway slowly cleared, and the ache of wanting something to have grown. I had thought that longing lived in what is absent and far away, but that day it stayed so closely in the air, in the crumbs, the cup, the stillness, in the place you used to be, all the quiet things around me spoke you there. It was the sweetness you left in the room, and it stayed when you were gone. Through the coffee, through the cakes, through afternoon. And I knew then some affections do not fade when footsteps do. They become the tender flavor of a room. The town knew before we did, in the way the shutters caught the light, in the flowers leaning closer when we passed. Nothing in our hands had changed, nothing in our voices gave us up, yet the old stones seemed to keep some quiet fact. The town knew before we did, before either heart
would say
what was growing in the silence, day by day.
In the windows, in the doorways,
in the warm and watchful air,
something gentle had already
met us there. You would look at me and laugh,
and the moment would turn shy,
like the street itself had heard too much to tell.
every corner held a patience,
Every wall a tender hush,
as if all the little things had learned us well.
the town knew before we did,
before thought could make it plain,
before nearness found the courage for
a name. And the blossoms by the railing,
and the blue against the stone
made it seem we were not keeping this alone.
Maybe love begins like this,
Not in thunder, not in fire,
but in places growing softer when we're near.
as if streets and rooms remember
What the heart has just begun,
and keep still until we're ready to hear.
the town knew before we did,
And it held that knowledge light
in the flowers in the windows,
in the bright.
so when at last the feeling found us,
It was not a thing brand new, only something all around us
already
knew.
Before we turn and leave the street, the light is thinning on the wall, and the stone keeps one last warmth from all the day.
Nothing asked for us to linger, still the hour does not break, as if something here would keep what we became.
Leave the evening on the stone,
Leave the quiet where it fell,
in the fading gold of flowers and the wall.
If tomorrow takes us outward,
let it take us where it will.
This small hour can stay behind here. After all,
there were words we did not finish.
there were glances left half-turned,
and the old cafe still holding light and air.
you beside me, almost speaking,
I beside you, letting be,
while the town grew soft enough
to call it prayer. Leave the evening on the stone,
leave the nearness in the street,
like a trace the years may soften, but not erase.
not a promise made forever,
not a vow we have to prove,
only something true enough
to keep a place. Some things are not meant for holding,
only for the heart to know,
like the way a day can ripen and then close.
yet I think the old stone keeps them,
All the gentle things we were,
in the silence after footsteps come and go.
leave the evening on the stone,
Leave a little of us there,
in the wall, the light
the doorway
and the blue. And if one day we return here, may the town remember still how the hour leaned toward us as we knew.